Hello, welcome back. My husband and I are back to do another video, and we intended to come back sooner. By the way, I apologize. I realized the last time we did a video I did not tell you our names. I'm really mad about that.
We didn't.
No. I'm Paige.
I'm Jason.
And he's still off of work with his arm. He's doing better. But we figured he'd come back on one more time. I don't know, he may, even when he's back to work again, maybe he'll get to pop on here every once in a while, but
Who knows, we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. But I wanted to come on sooner than what it is now. This is the last day of June, and I'm sure as everyone else is experiencing it, we're extremely hot here. I think you looked up on the weather app and it was, what was the degree?
Last I seen it was 98 degrees and felt like 114.
Yeah, so it's very oppressive.
It's hot.
Very high humidity. We're in southern Illinois, so we have very high humidity typically in this area. It's not anything unusual, but the heat's really extremely bad right now.
Air's working good. It just means a high electric bill.
Exactly.
You
And
guys
so,
know it.
yeah. So you may hear a little bit of humming. We have central air, but we also have, since we're upstairs, you know, heat rises, we have an extra little air conditioner in our bedroom window next door to us. And you wanted me to poke your face? So anyway, we have a little fan set up in the corner of the doorway there, so that'll kind of help pull in some of that air conditioning here, because it gets hot in this room if the fan isn't set up. But anyway, we've had a decent month, even though it's been mostly medical. We tried to squeeze in a few fun times. We went down the middle of June and had a day together in Paducah, Kentucky.
That was fun.
That was a very good day. And then I didn't even know it was there. I stumbled across a shop, which I'll tell you a little bit more later in my video. And did we do anything else fun other than
I looked at the river. There's an antique store down there.
Yeah.
We went to eat.
Yeah.
Had a good lunch.
Yeah, that was fun. Always nice when you don't have to cook.
Just kind of went around, looked at the mall area and river area.
Yeah.
Just enjoyed the day.
Yeah, and then we just, throughout the month, we just spent time with the kids and the grandkids and trying to enjoy the summer with them. But I worked very, very, very hard. I thought I was going to have one of the main finishes I really wanted to have finished. I just couldn't get it completely finished. I'll show you that in a minute. But as far as a complete finish, I did finish my diamond paint. This is going to be an anniversary gift for his parents. She typically decorates with the flowers and everything. This one is a Diamond Dots diamond painting, and it's called English Roses, I do believe. I'll put the name of it down below. But we discovered, when I finished this piece and I was looking for a frame, when we went into Hobby Lobby to purchase a frame, we discovered that they greatly reduced their framing selection thank you, honey, as far as their open wood frames. There's a minimal selection. So when we were looking for a 12 by 12, and I did put the glass that came with this frame. I did put it on because since it's going to be in someone else's house, I didn't want them to have the burden of worrying if they didn't dust appropriately and pull the drills off. But we were debating, the only option in the size that would fit this was a white, and we were both afraid that the white frame would get lost. There was a gold, and I'm just not a gold person. It just wasn't, I didn't care for too much. The gold.
Well, it was a toss-up, I think, between the white and the black frame.
And then there was the black, and then there was.
I think the white would have been fine myself too, but.
You think so?
I think it would have been fine, but this you could really see the picture.
Yeah. So we went with the black because we thought the black kind of helped it to pop, and.
I think they have a lighter color wall.
Yeah.
So
well, and your parents, they're not. They had a rustic one that I liked a lot, but they're not the. They're more. Not modern. I forget the term that I'm looking for. But anyway, so yeah. So
there's a drill missing.
Where?
Right there. I'm just kidding. It's done.
You're gonna get in trouble. That's not part of the. That's not part of the job quota.
It's not.
I'm just kidding.
Added entertainment.
I'm just kidding.
You get that for free.
Yeah. Right. So I'll show more of my diamond painting stuff later in the video too. So the finish that I really wanted to get, although I should show my actual, I do have a finish, but I'm anxious to show this because I really thought I was going to get this finish. This was, oh, can you hold that for a second, please? Sorry, I had it on top of this. The final Fall on the Farm block, and sure, well, here, let's get it closer. I don't know if you can. I'm showing the wrong spot. This one right here. So, all I have left is her, and I thought I was gonna make it, and I thought that if I sat down and tried to finish it before we did this video, I was afraid we wouldn't get the video. It's because you know how time goes. Don't look at the back. I don't know.
You got it.
I guess the back's not too bad. I've tried really hard.
Just like the front, just opposite.
Well, so I try to be mindful. I do try to be mindful not to carry my threads too much in the back. But there reaches a point where I think on this very last block, no, I think I was still good.
Yeah, but 3 feet away and I'm moving fast, nobody can see.
But I can't wait. I'm so anxious to finish this. I really love that whole set. Fall on the Farm, Little House Needleworks. A lot of people have been stitching this. Many people have finished it. And I would have finished it. I was all on time with every single block that came in every single month until the final block came out, and that was the month that we had the wedding, and it was all downhill from there.
Looks done to me. What's not done with her?
Okay, so this, they don't have it charted for them to have eyes. See that? See their faces?
I see that.
I want to put little French knots on the eyes because who farms without eyes? Nobody.
Okay, and you got a little in her skirt to do?
Yeah, I just have to fill in her skirt. She needs feet.
These are the only people on these blocks?
Oh, there's someone here on this one. This is loosening up.
I see.
Tighten it up this way.
Oh,
there you go.
And
there's some at the
pro at this.
on this top row. There's another one. Yeah. So
there we go. That's nice.
I really did enjoy stitching on it. It was a lot of fun. I hope I didn't show the pattern. I didn't show this part, did I?
Would you edit and make sure?
Okay, hopefully I only showed this part, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at that because I may have accidentally
There's a little
divulged a little too much information.
You know why?
Yeah, because we claim to be highly professional. We're very professional at this. Not.
Oh, I've done this a whole one time before. I read a book on the way upstairs.
So for the month of June, on my last video, I said I was going to participate.
Okay, we done?
Yes.
Okay.
You can just lean it up against right there if you don't mind.
Right here? Okay.
That I was going to participate in Sherry's, Sherry, the Colorado cross stitcher. She has a cross stitch camp going on for June, July, and August. And for the month of June, the word that was selected to stitch for was bird. And I had selected the tiny modernist seasonal bell jars. And the only one of the 4 patterns there is the fall version that has a bird in it. So I stitched the bird. You want to hold that up for me, please?
Sure can. She stitched the bird. Seasonal bell jars. Oh yeah, this is when you pulled out your jar. I said, look
Oh,
at
I
the
meant
Beauty
to-
and the Beast jar.
My Beauty and the Beast jar, yeah. So I finished fall, and I really do love it. And I haven't decided. What do you think? Okay, so the next month, the word that we're going to stitch for July is something that grows. So which one? All right, let's do a vote. I'm going to do a vote. You guys let me know. For something that grows, I could really do any of the remaining 3. So vote whether if you think I should stitch spring, summer, or winter.
What grows in winter?
These flowers
Flowers?
right here.
Oh, okay, that's grow in winter.
Yeah. It's a living plant.
That's right. So the snow can grow higher and higher.
So I have an actual glass cloche or seasonal jar, or I don't even know what, I'm not calling it the right thing at all.
Beauty and Beast
The bell jar.
that holds the flower, the rose.
I have, yeah,
Looks just like that.
I have the actual jar. So I'm going to try and cut these so that way I can change them out in that jar seasonally. And I'm not sure if I'm going to include all 4 of them in that jar and then just rotate the jar. I have to see how it's going to fit and line up, but my stitch piece is finished.
Pattern, isn't it?
But yeah, please comment down below. I'm going to stitch it on the same piece of fabric.
What have you
And
done? Which one was that one?
the fall.
That's the fall.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is all of the flosses. And then I'm stitching it on a piece of 32 count blue gray Belfast linen. And then I just section it into 4 pieces so I'd have enough to do all 4 of those. And I put it in my little handy dandy bag. So comment down below please and vote which one, spring, summer, or winter to stitch for the month of July.
You want to know my vote?
Actually, yeah, what's your vote?
Spring.
Spring?
Spring.
Really?
Well, you could go for winter because you're working on fall.
Mm-hmm.
The fall's done by the time fall comes.
Mm-hmm.
But you think you'll get winter done by the time winter gets here. You definitely should get spring done by the time spring gets here.
Well, I have to have this done. The whole point of this is you have to complete it. You start it and you complete it before the month is over.
Well, yeah, you'll complete it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's complete.
Each one, I'm not going to do all 4. Or 3.
There's 4.
Okay, so this is June. I did...
I thought it was fall, winter, spring, and
Yes, this is fall.
summer.
This is fall, and that's
Yeah.
why I stitched for the month of June for the bird,
For the bird.
for the cross stitch camp.
For the cross stitch camp. Ah.
Yes. Okay, you got it?
Okay.
So,
I'm trying
so
to keep
for
up.
the month of July, it's stitch something that grows.
Oh, okay. So you'd be done.
So I
within
need to
that
start
month.
it and
Okay.
finish it by the end of July.
Okay. Well, what's for the month of August?
The month of August is start something new that you have never started before, or never,
Okay.
something new to you. I forget her exact words, but it's something in that line. So, to continue on with that thought,
Okay.
this is what I was thinking about doing for
Winter
that.
sounds good.
Put it right here. So I have never stitched a Barbara Anna design, and I had purchased this last
Your
year.
fall's gonna fall.
Okay, sorry, thank you.
Eh.
I had purchased this last year, and I just thought it was so cute. And I was thinking about doing this in the month of August, but I'm thinking that I may change the colors. I probably will change the colors. But I've never stitched a Barbara Anna design, so I thought that would be
Barbara
a good something new
Anna design.
for the month of August.
Barbara.
Yeah, I've never stitched anything from her, so I would like to.
Hand over the coffee, and no one gets hurt. Ha ha ha.
That would be appropriate by a coffee machine downstairs, wouldn't it?
That's right.
It's probably too far for them to see. You'd have to get it closer.
She says that to me every day.
Like this. Like that.
I didn't give her coffee one day. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
She's too sweet for that.
So that's going to be, unless I change my mind, you know, that's a girl's prerogative. We could change your mind, right?
Sure is.
That,
And it's a guy's
anyway, as of
prerogative to
now,
let you change your mind.
as of right now, that's my plan for August. That's what I'm going to stitch for stitch camp in
A
August.
new one. There you go. I think she will. We'll see if she does when we get to the August video.
So every month on the 15th, I stitch a piece for our anniversary because we were married September 15th.
She remembers.
And I actually have a couple of projects going that's kind of based for,
A cup. I know.
you know, yeah, you know my.
All things grow with love.
Hey, very good. I'm impressed. Oh, it says in the back. Okay.
You still impressed?
I'm still impressed. I'm still impressed because you can read. Goodness. I hope you guys are still with us and haven't clicked off now. So, because I was trying to get that other block done, I only got a minimal amount on this stitched. Thank you very much.
I got it.
So I've changed all of the colors. I should have pressed this probably. I've changed all these colors to color and cotton, except for my fabric is, I don't know, I forget. It's a vintage ice blue, I think it's called. But I had that much of the tree started, and that's about as far as I got. Unfortunately, I would have loved to have, yeah. And that's the colors I'm using
And a one.
for it. And a one, yeah. You can put that back in there if you don't mind. Thank you. Do you think I'll have this finished before our anniversary?
Which year?
Let's talk about this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Well, yes. And if you change your mind, then you have that prerogative.
That's right. Good job. See why I married him? He's so smart. So, we had our stitch group this past month in Heron at the yarn shop, and one of my dear sweet stitching buddies, she shared some of her stash. She was able to go to StitchCon, and of course I was jealous, but she shared a few things with us from her experience of going there. Maybe one of these days I'll get to go. I would love to be able to go.
That?
These are floss drops.
What is a floss drop?
Floss drops are what you just saw
Oh,
on.
where they
Yes,
Well, no, I just saw this thing.
that's a key ring.
That's a key. Yeah, that's what that's
You know what
saying.
that is.
But a floss drop is you put the color on this
Yes, that's what you.
and you
So-
leave it on the key ring.
Mhm.
Okay.
She loved this pattern so much that she had an extra to share with me, and I was so super excited because I've always wanted to stitch this pattern, and with my needle, it's an emblem of love, it's called. So this will be another one of our, maybe I'll start this for our anniversary this year.
Only
An
if you're done
emblem
with
of
only
love.
if you're done with that one. I'm just kidding. You can start it. Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah,
What's it called? With
it's called,
with my needle.
well, that's this is what it's called, an
Oh,
emblem of
an
love.
Emblem of love.
Mm-hmm. So, if you want to hold that up, I was super excited about that because I just so happen to be really interested in the Quakers more lately too. And I have this piece of 32 count vintage smoky white that I'm going to stitch this on, and I went ahead and decided to use the called for, believe it or not, the color on here is actually Brethren Blue. which is a Gentle Arts sampler thread. Trying to make that bag stop wanting to fall. So that's the fabric that I chose to stitch this on with this floss, Brethren Blue. It's supposed to be the same floss that the bottom one was stitched with. But here's the mystery. When I was looking at it upstairs in this room, now see on the camera to me it looks like it's showing more of a lighter blue. But when I'm sitting there looking at it, what is it? See right here, it doesn't look that way. When I was sitting over there under my light, I was seeing an awful lot of green.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and I did not like that. Because I didn't want to stitch, I wasn't going for the green look.
Kind of looks like a bleen. Blue-green.
A bleen. That's what they should have named it instead of Brethren Blue. Should have been bleen, huh?
Bleen.
So yeah, that's coming out pretty accurate, I would say. So anyway, I marched this downstairs and had a look at it to kill my curiosity, because I'm like, I don't want to stitch this if it's going to come up looking green.
Is there a color for the fabric?
Yeah, I said it was what did I say? Vintage smoky white.
Ooh, vintage smoky white.
Yeah, and it's 32 count.
32 count.
Yeah. I didn't want it stark white. So I'm anxious to start on that. But I don't know if I can wait till anniversary though. September 15th, I have to start that sooner.
You can start anytime you want.
I know. Or I could start this on the 15th of the month as part of our 15th stitch. Anniversary stitch. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, we got a plan.
We have a plan.
Got a plan. You can set that over there too, please.
Okay.
And
what do you want with these?
huh?
What do you want with these?
Ouch. I forget about my neck. I turn so fast. Oh, the floss drops. I may use those floss drops with that. Yeah, I forget how many are there, but
okay.
So part of when we went to Paducah, I guess I'll ease into the haul portion of our video. We were walking along, what is that, Broadway Street? Walking downtown. And
Broadway
we were just,
Street, yes.
we were just kind of just strolling and doing a little window shopping. And as we passed this one store, what's the name of it? It caught my eye because I saw floss hanging. And
which is down in Paducah, Kentucky.
Paducah, Kentucky. And they had everything. I think they had Gloriana. They had, I think they had about everything there. I can't. They had a lot of different. They even had Mill Hill beads. They had a bunch of patterns and everything. And of course, I felt completely overwhelmed because I wasn't prepared that that's what I was going to be doing. So I didn't have a list of anything that I needed at home. So I ended up getting this little kit because it is something that I had wanted anyway, and that I would eventually plan to get. And that is the Heart and Hand 2023 Collector's Heart. And it came complete with the fabric. And I actually considered starting this for August because I've never stitched with this this floss before, and that would be a new to me item to try. So I considered stitching this in August, but I just don't know if I would be able to finish it in August. So
let us know if you all get just as torn as her on which project to start. Sometimes she wants to pull her hair. Which one do I start?
Believe me, everybody, you know, there's some out there.
You guys agree to do that too? Yeah.
There's some out there that just stitch everything. They start
Just everything. But how do you start it first? But how do you know what to start first?
In Mania, there's some people that'll start a project every single day for the month of May.
But there's still the struggle of what to start first.
Yeah, I know.
We know the struggle.
The struggle bus. So anyway, that's the only thing I bought, but there was something that I wanted to get anyway, so I knew it was not going to be a no-fail of... it wasn't something I was going to pick up double of something I already had at home. So that was the only thing I bought in there. But Paducah, Kentucky is only an hour away from us. So now I know that that's another resource that I can go to. If they did have some fabrics, they had a swamp of patterns. They had a little bit of, didn't they have yarn in there for people that knit? And
There was.
There's a little bit of other crafts
They
mingled
had
in.
Needles.
They had some
and all
completed
kinds of stuff.
art, completed crafts, and
They did,
yeah.
for samples and show.
we were kind of in a hurry too, because we were on our way to go get lunch, so I was trying not to take too much time because I didn't want
for a
to.
bathroom.
Well, yeah, okay. Truth be told, that's probably really the truth.
I think that's what we were.
Yeah. So, so that was my purchase from that day. I did do a few purchases from Stash and Load. There's Stash and Load, and there's another one that I recently found. It's like another like yard sale type of thing. And someone had this one for sale. Stitching and Quilting Art by Sarah. And I've been wanting to buy this for a very long time, and she still had the button included, and it also came with the piece of fabric. So, whoop! Almost lost it.
Good catch.
I almost lost it, didn't I?
Stitching and Quilting Party.
Yeah.
It's a party.
I've been staring at that for a long time. I love that pattern. And then this was an oldie that I purchased on there. I don't know if it was the same seller or not, but this is a Rosewood Manor. But I absolutely love that house. I love everything about this pattern. However, I was looking at this pattern, and I don't know. I haven't decided whether if I'm going to stitch it all as one piece or if I want to break it up and do sections of it. So I'll figure that out somewhere down the line. And then at the yarn shop, I purchased a few things from Greg at his store. This is the Summer Quaker, and there are several that are doing a stitch along with this right now. But I have so much to stitch. I really would like to jump on board and stitch that with them, but I don't have the piece of fabric yet. So.
Not in here?
No, that one, it doesn't include the fabric on that one. And then I also got this pattern, American Red. I have not decided, it's American Red, but I haven't decided if I'm going to stick to the red or if I want to transition to a blue, because I have kind of a blue wall going. Well, I do. I've got a blue wall going on downstairs in the living room. So, but I also have an area on a different wall that this would go well in the red too. So, decisions.
That looks like this one.
Yeah. What do you vote on?
But
Red or blue on that? On the American Red.
Oh, did we ask you this for? Or?
No, that was a different one that I wanted.
That was a different one?
Yeah, the bell jar. You asked for the vote on that.
No, I mean before, like me and you.
Oh, what did we say?
Thought we were gonna split it. You went blue and red.
That's
like,
yeah, we did.
Leave the red barn.
We did talk about that, and the red cherries.
The red things that are red, things like that. But the letters. Did we say the letters do red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red,
kind
blue,
of.
red, blue?
Yeah, I kind of thought about kind of the Americana colors, where like the red barn would say red. I love old barns, so that's staying a barn for sure. I love barns. Or red. And then the cherries I was going to leave red, of course. And then this part here, I was thinking about stitching it in white. And I'd have to pick up, I don't know if I'll try to do that or not, but that was a thought I had.
That was a thought.
Yeah. And the Americana colors, and I just like, I love that colorway a lot. And then this one, if you've been on my channel for a long time, you know I love snowmen. Snowmen is my thing. And I love things that are a little bit different and unique. And so when Praiseworthy Stitches released this pattern at Market, I knew I was going to want to do this one. Sometimes I like a challenge. and try something different.
Chili Willy
You know,
Stecker.
where I can learn new things, and I'm still working on a piece so I can do a drum roll. I haven't done a drum roll, and so I want to get that piece finished stitched so I can make a drum roll and know if I want to ever make another drum roll again or never ever try a drum roll again. Same with that.
Is this the nose?
So that
Carrot
supports.
nose?
You put that inside.
Oh, you put that in.
And then the hat sits on top. Yeah, okay. I hear your brain going.
It stabilizes and holds it
Yes,
up right
yes.
there. Do these stitch together? Like,
So
do the pieces like...
all the instructions is inside.
Okay.
I haven't really gotten into it that much to know. But anyway, I think that is it.
That'll
I
be
think
fun. That'll
yeah,
be fun.
so I think that's everything that I have. And oh, I'm sorry. I didn't show you my diamond painting. So I had finished that one for his parents. His parents' piece was one that I had was working on for one that I would work on in the bedroom because it was smaller in scale, and I could use my lap desk thing, and I have a smaller light pad, and it angles where I could comfortably stitch on it in bed while we watch a little TV or something. Ooh, did you hear that? Lightning. It's starting to get a little dark.
It's so hot outside, it's trying to brew up a storm.
So this is a piece that I'm sorry, this is resist paper that's covering. I framed out, this is the corner where I started at, which I'll show you a little bit better up close. That's where I started. So I wanted to see if I was going to be able to maneuver to work on this on my more portable system. This one isn't a whole lot smaller than the Alice in Wonderland that I'm working on. So that's why that's just a real small start. But it was doable, but the problem with this is I have to drag in so much stuff into the room in order to be able to work on it.
Yeah, we'll get you another little one if we need
Do you
to.
hold on to that, please?
Try.
So I'm just going to show, this is my progress on Alice in the White Rabbit House. So I finished all the way across the top, and I started working the next row down, and you can see the square that I finished with part of the house, the top of the house, and the mushroom. So this is a monster. That one's huge.
Gonna be nice though.
So that's for one of our daughters. That's for our middle daughter, and then this one is the one that our youngest daughter picked out because she loves Scooby-Doo.
And she already did one for our eldest daughter.
Yeah, which I showed that earlier, I think.
Okay.
A couple videos
You
back.
did.
So,
They're nice.
I did get another diamond paint, another one that is absolutely gorgeous that I will show a picture of. What was that? Oh, I think it's a storm.
Yeah, it's still that.
I don't want to set that on top.
Oh, you don't want to sit there
No.
on top?
So anyway, that's it for now, and I'm going to be busy heavily trying to work on all these projects and try to work along with the camp stitch along, the summer camp, and just try to get as much done as I can. I'm the type of person, I just like to work on whatever I want to work on pretty much.
She sure does.
Because I didn't mention earlier, but he's got a bad arm, and now I'm back on my walking boot because of my foot, so we're both kind of hobbling
But
along.
it's getting better.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's going to start his physical therapy.
I can do a little more with it.
And he's out of his robotic arm thing.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
it's much cooler. He's only wearing the sling a little bit when he needs it.
Yep.
So until next time.
Well, until then, y'all stay safe, healthy, take care of each other, and
Enjoy your stitching. Oh!
enjoy your stitching.
And we're going to try really hard before he goes back to work. He said that he was going to try and take me to Stitch Etc.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna
up there,
try,
Farmington area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up in Farmington, Missouri. So we're going to try that. Hopefully it'll work out.
Oh,
with-
we'll make it. We'll
between
try.
our hobbling and all of our doctor's appointments and everything, we're
We'll
going to try
get
to
there.
squeeze it in. So I'm looking forward to that if it works out.
I can drive and she can chop.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us and taking some time out of your day to visit. Until next time, bye.
Bye-bye.